say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Denny Avdija.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
And the Lakers starting 5. Marcus Smart out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's James in at the 4 slot. And for the Trailblazers, inside we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Sharp at the 2 with Avdija playing the 3. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now, here is James. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. So it's Portland now. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And look at Luka now getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Outside Kamara. Holiday against Doncic. And the basket by Holiday.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Now here's Doncic. And you look at his 33 points a game, a terrific weapon on offense.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Holiday with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Oh, that's just classic LeBron right there. He has a head of steam, onto the rim, and a strong finish. Woo!
Pass to Klingon. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. And let's jump over to the rookie leaderboard, showing the most efficient scores. Donovan Klingon is second.
Thus far, he's been smart offensively, taking only the good looks, and it's showing up in his field goal percentage as well. Part of passing the rock It's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Sharp, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Jacks up a three, knocks down the long J. Sharp's got 6.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
A nice shot by Doncic.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Blazers trail by 9. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Driving in, and Doncic with the jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Sharp. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Doncic passes to Arabia, launches it from deep, and Los Angeles another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Three-pointer Sharp. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 14. And one thing's for sure, Tim. Shaedon Sharp, one of the most electrifying athletes in the NBA.
Yeah, B.A., he is a highlight reel every single night with plenty of runway left in front of him. I am curious to see what he'll look like when he's a finished product.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant's checked in for Portland. Love comes in for Holiday. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Kleber comes in for LeBron. Hachimura is checked in for LaRabia. And Vincent is subbed in for James. So it's Portland now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Sharp, no good.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. Fires for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Love for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all.
Portland, no good that time either.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
From deep three-point land, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer.
Whew. We always talk about closing quarters and half.
And so it's Los Angeles with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Maxi Kleber out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Hayes in at the center position, locking down the middle. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
So it's Los Angeles now. And the layup is good off the glass. 13 points for LeBron James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The prodigal son returns. Damian Lillard is back on the Trailblazers roster. Now, there remains the process of rehabbing his surgically repaired Achilles. But with all the assets they acquired for Dame, and then he's back, the fans are absolutely ecstatic.
An all-time great. Shams, appreciate the report. Murray passes to Grant. Clock at 6. Portland again missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down, get high percentage looks, and then D up.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, every team in the league is looking for a long athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Back to you, B.A.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And James gets it to go. James has got 20 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Kleba.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to James. And that one drops for him. He's got 22.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Grant the screen. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Avdia comes in for Sissoko. And Holiday subbed in for Love. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Lakers. No one covering. Grant's got 6.
And that is a shot Grant has spent lots of time on working over.
Good! Another from 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Grant against Kleba. Puts it up from 12. Grant's shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Well, that's going to be tough to copy that.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making takeoff. Hachimura from long range. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, LeBron knows how to share the load. He's always getting other guys involved out there on the floor.
Avdia from outside. Another 3 for Portland.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
James outside. It's good. James has got 28 points for the game.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Portland. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
And that one's good. James.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Off the outside. And here's Grant from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Grant's got 9 points.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
And Doncic launches from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Holiday from long range. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Avdia from outside. They get the rebound. And so it's Los Angeles ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back. And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
I always like these matchups because even though you're not always guarding each other, you're thinking, okay, you did that, now watch me do this.
Just like you and Kenny here in the studio. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to...
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon, and it's Holiday in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. And that one's good. Sharp.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Smart. That one goes in. Smart has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Klingon, and he takes the fan. Lakers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. James drops in the layup for 2. James has got 34 points.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Beyond the arc. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Oh, and the jam by James.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Kamara. Portland moving it around. Three-pointer Holiday. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Smart for 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power.
Oh!
Look out!
Wow.
With authority!
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third.
A huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Ayton. Back to Doncic. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton. A definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Avdia from outside drills it from deep. Avdia's gotten a 2nd bucket on the night.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. Connects again from distance.
And what a